Hello all, I am Dr. Anand Subramanian. This is my second video in Excel, and in this video I am going to explain how to use a Vlookup function using approximate match. Those who have seen my first video on Vlookup function, I have explained what approximate match is, and you would have seen in that example it did not give the desired result. And some of you would have wondered, when it is not giving the desired result, then what is the point in having this function? And for those people, here the answer is. Now let's see a different example here. What you see in this data range is a different table which contains the marks scored by different students. And here what I want to do is to categorize the marks, and for categorization I have created a separate table which is shown in column AE and AF, and in this table I have explained how the categories need to be filled. For example, here if a student score marks between 0 and 35, he actually failed the examination. And if a student is scoring between 35 to 60, he had scored second class. And if the student had scored in between 60 to 80, he had got first class. And if the student scored between 80 to 100, he is categorized as distinction. And if a student is scoring 100 marks, then he is categorized as centum. Now let's see how to write the VLOOKUP formula. As usual, since it is a formula, we have to start with equal to and then type the name of the formula, which is VLOOKUP, and open bracket. Now we have to fill in the references for all these four parameters. Lookup value is nothing but what I am going to search for. I am going to search for the marks, which is in column AB. I have given a reference to that, comma. The second parameter is the table array. My table is in column AE and AF, so I have selected the entire column, comma. Column index number is nothing but from the search column, which column you want to retrieve as a return value. So here there are only two columns and I want the second column as a return value, so I am typing 2, comma. Here is the important part of this exercise. Here I cannot select exact match, instead I will select approximate match, and I will close the parenthesis and hit enter. And to copy paste the formula to all the cells beneath, just go to the right hand side corner portion of the cell and just double click. Now let's try to understand how this formula works. Now let me take this as an example and press F2. Okay, now in this example I am going to search for the value 12 in my reference table. Since I have selected the entire column, it is going to start from row 1 of the referred column. So it will go here and see if it is a match. It does not match, and it keeps traveling downwards, and when it reaches this position, Excel will understand the value 12 lies in between 0 and 35. So what it does is it picks the upper range, and against the upper range, whatever the column index number you have specified, it is going to pick that value and return it. So here it will select 0, and against 0 you wanted the second column, so it is going to return fail. And where you have an exact match like 35 is second class, so obviously it will not search for the range. There is an exact match, so it will return second class. So now you can understand the real use of using approximate match, and I'm sure this formula will be very handy whenever you want to use it in categorizing the values. And the important point you need to keep in mind is, when you create a categorization table like this, you have to sort the values ascending or descending depending upon your need. And in case if you don't sort it, then obviously it is going to return wrong values, and that is not the right method to use this formula. So if you like this video, please click the like button beneath the video, and if you want to get more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.